listening to Two Vatos Talking, a podcast discussing life's challenges and blessings with the goal to create an uplifting community for men. We're your co-hosts, Eduardo and Spencer.
We are really glad to have our second guest. Our second guest is our second female guest out of all our guests, right? So it's the idea is to create an uplifting community for men. But where would we be without the women in our lives?
Nowhere. Plus everything we do is like in some shape or form for women. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so too. So as I asked you just a second ago, do you go by Dr. Sophia López, Doctora Sophia López? What do you think you're leaning toward?
I don't know. This is all very new.
Uh-huh.
I think even people calling me Doc, I have to like turn around and but I think Dr. López, Dr. Soph.
Dr. Soph.
I think Dr. Soph is like a little bit more laid back.
Yeah. And it's really cool because Sophia means wisdom.
Yeah.
From Greek.
Yeah.
My daughter's name's Sophia with an F, your PH. And so, I mean, yeah, that's a fitting name to have Dr.
Soph.
Yeah. I think this is really interesting because we're both dads. Ed and I are both dads. We both have daughters. Mm-hmm. He's got a son and a daughter and two daughters. Right. Myself. So he mentioned this story and I think, well, that's pretty neat because how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
Yeah. You don't hear anybody who's 26 and has the word doctor in their name.
Mm-hmm.
I was very intrigued, right? So I know your dad, right? Mm-hmm. This is how we came to have you here on our show. So I know your dad. I think really highly of your dad. He's a great officer. Yes. He's a really smart guy.
Yes.
And so then, he's very proud of you. Yes. I hope you know that.
Yes.
So he's very proud and he's like telling me all about you. Mm-hmm. And then one Saturday I get some photos show up in my phone from him and it's him with you.
My dad is very proud.
Yeah. And by the way, your dad is a big fan of this podcast because he'll quote this podcast back to me and I'm like, what are you talking about? About stuff like I don't even remember I said.
Yeah, my dad came over the other day to give me a TV that he had whenever he was deployed somewhere. And he brings me the TV box. He said the remote's inside, everything's inside. Right. Later on, I'm trying to watch the playoffs and the NBA finals. I'm sorry. Right. And I open the box and there's just a TV screen, no power cord, no remote. But anyways, when he came to drop it off, he was showing me your podcast.
Oh, was it really?
Yes. He was talking about it.
We need to have him here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an accomplished guy.
He's a very accomplished guy.
So.
And he is a vato.
Yeah,
right? And
is.
I mean that in the most respectful way, right?
No, he really is.
He has the accent.
Yes.
He's very proud of his Mexican culture.
Yeah.
And he's a really cool dude.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, he's a hell of a cornhole player.
Oh my God, he kicks my butt all the time.
This?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
If I ever just want to be upset, I'll play my dad in cornhole.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he will make me mad.
Is that right?
Wow.
But I'm really good in bowling, and that's where
okay.
He's also really good in bowling.
So you're here because I thought, what a great person to have an opportunity to interview.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, and so I have a daughter. Mm-hmm. She wants to be a doctor, right? Mm-hmm. And it's all... it's like people tell me, oh, I'm going to write a book one day. Mm-hmm. And nobody writes the book, right?
Yeah,
nobody sits down and writes the book. You obviously had huge aspirations.
Yes.
Probably at a really young age. Mm-hmm. You don't talk the talk, you walk the walk, right? You graduated at 26 years old.
Yes.
So first, let's just kind of talk about like how that story.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my journey to vet school was not linear at all by any means. I didn't really want to be a vet until maybe I was in high school. I'm born and raised in El Paso, and I went to school. I went to Whitaker Elementary, Canyon Hills, and then eventually I went to the early college high school, the Trans Mountain campus. And I feel like my decision when I was picking high schools to go to, I really wanted to go to Chapin because they had an architecture program, and that's really what I wanted to do, architecture / like civil engineering.
Okay.
And then I realized there's a lot of math that goes into that, and
I was assuming that you're really good at math.
I mean, I excelled, but then I took Calculus 2, and I realized I did not like Calculus 2. Up until Calculus 1, I was okay.
Okay.
But Calculus 2 is another language. It's crazy.
That's funny. My son met his match when he got to calculus 2, and then that was it. He switched from mechanical engineering to finance.
It's
funny.
a different beast. It's a different beast.
I struggled with long division.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm a literature professor.
I maxed out in the 6th grade, and I'm like, come on.
yeah, I hear you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah. But both my parents being educators, they really wanted me to go to the early college. My brother was going to be a senior at the time. My uncle was a chemistry professor there. My aunt, I can't remember if she was the assistant principal or a counselor, but she was also there. And then they were like, well, it's 2 free years of college. Why wouldn't you go?
Yeah.
But I think more so it's not just free college, but it's also time.
Yeah.
You're saving time, which I think in part is why I'm 26 and here talking to you as a doctor.
It's funny because my little girl's actually looking at the early college at Hanks.
Yeah.
I was on the fence about it, and I had the theory or the philosophy of like, if you're in high school, do high school. If you're in college, do college.
Yeah.
But you're really doing college while you're in high school.
Yeah.
And so I saw some kids that really put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And lost out on proms and lost out on stuff like that.
Yeah.
So can you talk about what that program really looks like for people that might not know about it?
Yeah. So, I mean, for me personally, I graduated college before I graduated high school. I was considered an early grad. So you basically are taking dual credit classes, like for your English classes, your math classes. And so instead of, going and having to take that twice, you just take it once. And honestly, I think it's a really good investment in your future. But you do miss out on things. I played basketball in middle school. I was a percussionist in the band, and those were definitely things that made me want to go to Chapin, but my parents were very adamant about the early college. And honestly, hindsight.
So they're the ones that pushed you for the early college?
Yes. It was kind of all of my family that was there and all the support I would have, but also the financial gain in it. But yeah, so pretty much you're basically getting 2 years of college for free.
So you walk out with an associate's, right? And what kind of associates did you get?
I got an associate of science. But you could also do of arts, which I think was a little bit less complex.
Yeah.
But yeah, you at the time when I went, you could do science or arts.
But that was at that specific campus, I guess.
It might be different.
Yeah, my daughter, my older one, Sophia, she also did early college in Las Cruces.
Okay.
And she's not even 23 yet. She just graduated with her degree in nursing. And as soon as she, knock on wood, passes her NCLEX, I think it's called, she'll be a nurse. And she has an offer. So there's a lot of advantages for sure. And I'm all about education. I really am. But I'll say this for hopefully people are listening and thinking about this for their own kids, and it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, and I don't mean that intellectually. I mean that some people need the social connection. My younger daughter, she's like, no way. I'm not going.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can push her to do things she doesn't want to do, my other one. And it was, COVID, and she did online school, and she actually excelled. And before her senior year in high school, she goes, I want to go to Centennial, the school she's zoned to. And I go, it's your senior year? You want to switch right now? She's like, yeah, I want the social aspect. And, because some people want prom and homecoming and those normal things. Because with the early college, some of the things that kind of, irked me, they would say, oh, we get our gym out of the way first summer. Like your first summer before school starts, that's your gym class. They just walk around.
Oh, really?
She goes, we get it out of the way, the principal said. And I'm like, don't really like that idea because physical movement and activity is important.
Yeah.
You can't just separate that from your brain and say, okay, I'm choosing this path. Right. No, your physical health is really important, and it's tied to your ability to think.
Well, that's one part of it, right? Your physical. So you got to be balanced, right? I'm always about life balance, whether it's school or going out and have fun or whatever. You got to have some sort of balance.
Yeah.
But you did talk about some sacrifices, and we're talking when you were what, like 14, 15?
Yeah.
So can you talk about what those sacrifices were?
Yeah, giving up basketball. But yeah, I was a percussionist. I played the trios. I played drum set, xylophone. Band was a really big part of my life. I played from 6th grade all the way to 8th grade.
Okay.
But I mean, there was compromise at the early college. They had intramurals, so I played basketball intramurals. And then there was eventually like a music class where it was like every instrument imaginable was in the class. So it was kind of like orchestra and band combined in one. And
did you find it very challenging, the school?
No.
You didn't find it challenging?
I didn't. I think it was a kind of like an easy way to like it wasn't as advanced as college classes, but it wasn't easy like high school classes. Like it was kind of a easy medium.
Well, you're not the average bear, right? Like I think you were probably excelling throughout your whole life. Is that a good assumption?
I think school to me, like, I've just learned what works for me. Like, things don't just click for me right away.
They don't?
No. It takes me a while, like, going into vet school and studying. Like, I was studying all the time. Mm-hmm. I wasn't one of those, students that could see lecture once and just understand it right off the rip. Like, definitely took a long time.
I think the key, and you mentioned it, is you're a daughter of 2 educators.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been around it your whole life, and then you mentioned a tia who was an educator. So you come from a family of educators.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it, and it was a big part of you.
Mm-hmm.
So when in high school did you think, hey, I want to study animals. I want to help animals. I want to cure animals. Or when did that revelation come about?
I think the first time I probably wanted to help animals was maybe like my 8th grade year. My dad and my stepmom wouldn't spay or neuter their dogs, and it always irked me.
Okay.
And one of their dogs got pregnant, and I remember my dad told me, like, hey, one of the puppies isn't doing well. And so I go, and the puppy's like really cold. I could tell she hadn't been nursing, and he like wanted me to like work magic, and I was like, she needs to eat. Like, we need puppy formula. We need it out. He's like, oh, I'll go in the morning. I was like, no, like, this puppy's gonna die.
Yeah.
So he goes. I made him go to PetSmart, and I'm there nursing the dog, and sadly she passed.
Yeah.
And I was holding her, and I just remember, like, I wanted to do more. And I think that's kind of where the switch kind of happened. And then when I was a sophomore, I started working at Southwest Animal Care Complex, where I would work with, like, the dogs that were being boarded. And, with all the dogs, come complications, dogs that are diabetics, dogs that are epileptic and need seizure medications. So I would, give them their medications and stuff. And I didn't really... I wasn't like a technician or anything, but I knew I wanted to do more, and I wanted to work with animals more. And then more so when I was kind of like in high school is more when I kind of got into like the exotic animal side of things. And I would bring home animals, and my mom was very upset, very mad.
Like just random stray dogs or what?
No, like my snakes, I brought them one at a time. I had the tank, I had everything set up for them, and she'd just walk into it, and she would be
We did
upset.
not discuss this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How old were you when you did that?
I was 18.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in the
But I
adult
made
phase.
sure, like, I had friends over, so my mom couldn't,
So she
like,
couldn't freak out.
yell at me. Yeah.
You're thinking ahead of time. That's smart.
Yeah, so I
She's
did
strategic.
that. I did that with my 2 snakes. I also got a gecko. My cat. I adopted a cat when I was volunteering at El Paso Animal Services.
Okay.
Took home a cat.
What kind of cat?
A little ginger. She's a little crazy, which is kind of
Like
crazy.
an orange cat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of crazy because majority of orange cats are males. It's like very high percentage.
You got to meet my daughter.
Yeah.
She is an orange cat.
Is it a male?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheeto. She found him on the streets of South Valley in Albuquerque.
Oh, okay.
Which means it should be a tough cat.
Yeah.
But he's super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's just really nice. And we have at home, we got a cat from, I think it was Doña Ana, whatever they're called. It's an animal shelter. Beautiful, like, kind of like gray Russian.
Okay.
Just beautiful. I got it as a kitten. Just emerald eyes. Just beautiful. But man, and she doesn't like you or not happy,
No.
it's not fun.
Yeah.
Whereas Cheto's bigger and he's got these like yellow eyes. I mean, you know, it's like orange and yellow.
Yeah.
But he's super sweet.
Yeah.
And it's a male.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't think that cats have these different personalities.
Oh, they do.
But they do.
They do. And in the clinic, we say they have kitty minutes because you run out of kitty minutes very fast.
What do you mean by that?
When you're working with them, you have very limited time to work with them because they get mad and angry and upset.
Oh, the cats do.
The cats
yes.
do.
I will pick an aggressive dog any day, but you give me an angry cat,
Is that right?
I'm running. Just kidding.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Well,
Just kidding.
Well,
but
no,
you
but I
have
hear
to
you.
have like really good technicians that know what they're doing, and oftentimes,
Yeah.
orange cats, they're crackheads. They're just a different type of cat.
They're on crack.
They are
That's why
crackheads.
my daughter likes him. Loves him so much because she loves.
Like they are
Crackheads.
very different than most cats.
Speaking of nicknames, because I had this question on my mind earlier. What does your dad call you?
Chabelis.
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 Do you know where the
But
origin?
he shortens it to Tabelis.
Do you know why or how that came about?
Because of my middle name is Isabel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cha is really Mexicano, the cha.
Yeah.
My younger one's Emmy. Somehow she became Chukis.
Chukis.
Chukis, like Chukis. Yeah.
I call my daughter Emmy the Wemmy. That's too white, isn't it?
Well,
You need a more Mexicano.
you got a plain ball
No.
python for a reason.
I used to call her my cabrona when she was just a little baby.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
she would come,
yeah.
I'm your cabrona. And she didn't know what she was saying, right? I'm not like my little cabroncísima. But
Yeah,
anyways.
I use that too,
good.
cabroncita or something like
Cabroncita.
that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I love Mexican nicknames.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're good.
They're
They
just
could
great.
be mean too, you know, like.
Well,
anyways.
of course. Of course. Yeah.
But that's what makes them funny.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to your story. So we were in the middle of you're in high school.
In high school, yes, I started working at the doggy daycare /
So how did you get involved with like somebody you knew got you that job?
It was somebody I knew. He just said, show up tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay. So I worked there for a while. And then I stopped working there. I worked at Pet's Barn for a little while. PetSmart.
So you went all in. You were just, I mean, you really do love being around animals.
I've only ever worked with animals.
Because I was going to ask you, you know, someone who chooses vet school, is it they're choosing to treat animals or they're saying, I can't work with humans?
See, a lot of people say that, but you have to deal with humans regardless. Unless you
The owners.
unless you go into like a specialty or you go into like shelter medicine where there you don't really have to deal with people. But for the most part, if you're going into vet school, most of your vets are going out into like GP, like emergency practice, and you have to deal with the client.
Yeah.
So
I was just curious
yeah.
about that. I was
Yeah.
curious because, I was wondering, well, what makes a vet want to work with animals? And sometimes it's, I want to do this, but sometimes it's a push-pull, right? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Very much is so. Like, I do love working with animals. They do
Yeah.
bring me joy.
Mhm.
And I think going into it, I was like, yeah, I don't like talking to people. I don't like working with people. But
I asked Ed that. I go,
Yeah.
okay, I'm curious to find out.
yeah, but I mean,
Do you live by yourself? I'm just
I
curious.
do.
My daughter's the same way.
Yes.
She loves living by
I
herself.
love to be alone.
Yeah. And I'm like, Mamita. I call her Mamita too.
Yeah.
I go, why don't you just get out and get, she goes, work is my social life. I see people all day.
Yeah. You
And
need
I wanna be by
to
myself right now.
decompress. Yeah. So yeah, I think after working in vet med, you realize that you do have to talk to people all day. So
There's no getting around it, huh?
There's no getting around it. And then, yeah, I started working at Northeast Veterinary Clinic, which is a pretty known clinic on the Northeast.
Is it? Okay.
And I was there for a while. I started working there during COVID. And initially I was just a kennel tech.
Okay.
They didn't really want to hire me as a veterinary
You
technician.
started from the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, you really
Worked your way up, huh?
Worked my way up. And then eventually became a technician, and I met one of my really good friends. His name is Chris, who's kind of like a brother to me. He really taught me, like everything that I know when it comes to like being a technician, drawing blood, placing catheters, taking x-rays. He really taught me all of that. And
is he a technician now?
He left the field. He now works with gasoline, testing gasoline.
Okay.
Very different career path. But I think something a lot of people don't know is like the money in veterinary medicine is like technicians don't make a lot of money.
Okay.
And that was mainly why he left was, financial reasons.
Right.
But yeah, he was one of the people that was at my graduation,
Oh,
somebody
nice.
that I see as a brother. And it was really cool to have that moment. Because actually when I did get my acceptance, I was at work and him and I were up in the break room and I read my email and I started crying.
Oh my
and
gosh.
he picked me up and like twirled me around, and it was just like a really amazing moment. And forever
So-
grateful.
You did your undergrad at New Mexico State University.
Yes.
At MSU.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know you previously that I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I teach there. And I've had quite a few students actually from animal science. Was that your
Yes,
major?
yes.
I've had a few students from that department and that college. This might surprise some people. There is no vet school in the whole state of New Mexico.
No.
And so I've had students say, I want to go to vet school. And then like, well, that's cool. Where do you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
The closest to, and correct me if I'm wrong, might be Texas A&M, which is like, I don't know, 14-hour drive from
Yes.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe somewhere in Colorado.
So you have CSU in Colorado. You also have, I believe, 2 in Arizona. So those might be a little bit closer.
Okay.
And so I think that's something that maybe a lot of people don't realize is vet school is difficult to get into because there's not a lot of vet
Right.
schools.
Super competitive.
And you're right, New Mexico doesn't have a vet school. And so New Mexico students can be a part of the WICHE program, where I know Washington State is part of that. I don't know if Arizona or Colorado are.
There's
They
several
might-
western states that
they
are part
might
of that,
be,
yeah.
but it's basically to allow those New Mexico residents to have in-state tuition at those
Yeah.
universities.
And how was your NMSU experience?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it. And
So I teach there. He's a double alum
Yeah.
from NMSU.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought it was a great
it's
school.
a beautiful campus, and it's so nice. And I didn't initially want to go to NMSU. I wanted to go to Texas A&M for my undergrad, and unfortunately I didn't get like any scholarships. I got accepted, but like I really didn't want to go into debt for my undergrad.
Smart.
And NMSU you guys have the 40-mile radius, so I was able to get in-state tuition.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
Yes, it was amazing, and I had great mentorship. I don't know if you know him, Dr. Clint Loost.
No, I don't.
He's over in the animal science department. He teaches feeds and feeding, which is kind of like a diet formulation class. And he was a really great mentor. He offered me a position to TA while I was there.
That's awesome.
I was able to get basically like class credit for it. He paid me. I had an office.
And
This is an
Okay.
undergrad?
Yeah, I was
This is
going to
undergrad.
say.
Wow.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing people don't realize at state institutions, particularly like NMSU, even though it's a state school, there's a lot of, relationship building with professors and staff
Yes.
and
I mean,
students.
Yes.
I would agree. There's a lot of vested professors there, and it's so small knit. And like,
Yeah.
it's like everybody knows each other. It's kind of like, I hate to say it's like family because it sounds so cliche.
It really is.
It really is, though, right?
I mean, I can only speak for the animal science department and kind of the ag side of things, but I mean, I didn't feel like just another student. I definitely
Yeah.
had
My younger
great-
one goes there and she enjoys it. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's a great school, and I mean, I attended Texas A&M for veterinary school, and honestly, I wouldn't trade my experience of going to NMSU.
Yeah.
Really? So culturally, like, I think you really felt at home at NMSU, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So how did that culture shift when you went to Texas A&M?
Which is in College Station, which
College
is what,
Station.
2 hours northeast of Houston, something like that.
I'm not good with directions, but yes.
It's in the Piney Woods. It's out in the Piney Woods, East
yeah.
Texas.
It's a little bit closer to Austin, like an hour 45 from Austin.
Yeah.
So you're in a really great area because you're close to everything. Like, I was with my friend Chris. He was out in Dallas, and We went to go see a Dallas Cowboys game.
Nice.
So like it's a good area, but I hate the humidity. I hate the rain. Like you walk outside and it's like it just hits you.
Yeah.
It does.
And
But it's good for your skin.
It's good for your skin. Yes.
You can't escape it though.
You can't.
You cannot. The mosquitoes love it.
Oh man.
Yeah. But when you talk about A&M, like their school spirit is crazy. Like
It is.
it's a different breed. It's almost a little like overwhelming.
My brother went
sometimes.
there, so I'm
Is it
familiar.
like a cult?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes, it
Worse
really
than UT?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They
Like
have
so
cheers
much
for
that
everything.
I'm part of it. I say it, but like here I am wearing my Aggie ring. Like
Yeah.
Aggie ring is like a really big thing.
Is it
at
really?
A&M. Yes.
Nice.
Very big thing.
They're very proud of an Aggie.
Yes.
An A&M Aggie.
Yes.
Because NMSU's Aggies too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a double Aggie.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You sure are. So my son, I asked you about the culture because my son graduated from high school 2 years ago, so he moved to Texas Tech,
Okay.
and so I think he was like culturally shocked
Yeah.
with he's like no Mexican food, no Mexican friends, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like College Station is kind of more of a developing little city / town. Like there's a lot of places to eat, a lot of things to, well, I wouldn't say there's a lot of things to do, but there's a place called Century Square where you have like all these different like restaurants, and there's a movie theater. And so, I mean, there was things to do, but
Yeah.
I mean, I was there to study.
Yeah,
I
okay.
wasn't really going out.
You were
So,
focused. I mean,
yes.
you already finished your undergrad in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you're what, 23 when you got there? No, wait.
Well,
You were 21.
Actually, I didn't get into vet school on my first time applying. So I did take a gap year.
Oh wow.
And we can kind of talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I didn't know you had a
Yeah.
from graduating at 26.
Yeah.
I figured you just went
Yeah.
barreled right through all this.
Yeah, so I graduated from NMSU in May of 2021. And kind of when you apply to professional schools, I mean, I can only speak for vet school, you usually apply a year before. So if I was graduating May 2021, the thought was to go to vet school in August of 2021.
Okay.
And so I should have started applying a year before, which is COVID time.
Yeah.
And honestly, it slipped my mind. I was not really thinking about applying to vet school. And so when I kind of thought about it, it was probably like end of August, and usually applications are like mid-September is when they're due. And you have to write a lot of essays, you need letters of recommendation, you have to manually input all of your class credits and your courses. And I just didn't feel like I didn't feel like I'd be proud of my application if I rushed through it.
Right.
So I decided I was just going to take a gap year.
Yeah.
And then I was in a like career readiness class at NMSU, and we had to do an assignment, and it was like either writing like creating a resume to like apply to a mock job, or if you wanted to apply to vet school, like the assignment was centered around that. And I didn't know that Texas Tech was opening up a vet school, and their application was actually extended to December of that year.
Okay.
So, I mean, A&M was always my dream. It was always my goal.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, like, let me just apply, let me try. And I made it all the way to like the interview process. And the thing that Texas Tech is really trying to do is trying to spit out vets that are going to go into these rural regional communities.
You mean like stay in Texas?
Yes, but like they want more mixed and large animal vets.
Okay.
They didn't, maybe their goal has changed since I applied, but they didn't really want solely small animal focused people.
Okay.
And when I interviewed, I was very honest about that I was kind of a small animal candidate.
Like pets?
Dogs
Okay.
and cats.
Right.
Whereas, they want, we have a very big shortage of large animal vets.
Working
And
with horses, and cows.
cattle, pigs,
Okay.
sheep, goats.
Yeah, yeah. It's important stuff.
It really is.
It's money.
And so I was ultimately waitlisted, and then they took me off the wait list because they had filled up all their seats.
Oh, wow.
And I was pretty devastated. I questioned whether I should still be in vet med, and
Oh my gosh.
you know, but I think it's important to let yourself feel sad, feel disappointed, but like get back up. And so that's what I did. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's a really pivotal, it's somebody that has a lot of experience can say that, right? So you have to be okay not being happy or being disappointed in yourself. I think you need to feel that.
But be okay feeling it.
Yeah.
And I have a therapist, right? And my therapist told me when I lost my mom, he's like, you just gotta just embrace it, and just accept it and be okay to mourn. And that, you were devastated. I know you were focused on doing something like that.
Yeah.
So where did you learn that coping skill, do you think?
Vet school. I don't know.
School, you said?
Vet school.
Vet school.
But I mean, I guess this is prior to then.
Yeah, because
this is before
that does take a lot of maturity.
I just knew that I didn't want to do anything else in life. And I knew that ultimately me applying to only Texas Tech, I only gave myself one opportunity.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it was kind of off a whim, can I get in type of deal. And I mean, I got pretty far in the process. And so I was proud of that. So I was better next time. I was better with deadlines. I applied to more than one school. I applied to 7 schools and I got into 5.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
And, second time around I got into tech, and I feel like that was kind of bittersweet.
Okay.
Cause I was like, I wanted this acceptance a year ago.
Yeah.
And now I had received my acceptance from A&M, and that's been my dream school. So there was a little bit of weighing both of the schools. I mean, tech is in Amarillo, so it's a little bit closer, but it's a brand new school. So they were on partial accreditation because you need your first graduating class to go through the program. So and then you have A&M that is well established for many years, and it's been my dream. I really feel like the only kind of deciding factor for me was kind of the distance, because College Station is 10 hours away.
Yeah.
And I've always had my pets with me, my dog and my two dogs and my cat. So I've always done the drive, and the drive is brutal. I actually totaled my car on one of the drives.
Did you fall asleep or something?
No, it was deers, actually.
Oh, you hit a deer.
Deer.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I hit one head on.
It's kind of ironic.
I know.
All right, the veterinarian.
Did you get out and perform something?
Well, it kind of just got up and ran off. But
The deer survived.
I hit one. Yeah, I hit
West Texas deer for you.
one head on, and then 2 hit me from behind.
Wait, all at the same time?
Yeah.
What?
It was like a little
I never
pack.
heard of that.
It's like a little pack of deer.
It's like they jumped you.
Yeah. They
that
blew
sounds
out.
like 3 separate accidents.
Yeah,
but
they
it was
blew
all
out my
once.
AC.
It might have been Texas Tech deer.
It was actually kind of outside of College Station in Caldwell.
So, okay. I said West Texas deer because that's where I see them. But you were East Texas deer.
Yeah, they're different over there.
Yeah, they just screw this.
You know.
They had your number, man.
Yeah.
My
They saw
Honda
you coming.
Civic did not.
Your Honda
not
Civic
make
did?
it.
Oh, yeah.
My Honda Civic did not make it.
No. So you lean towards domestic home animals. Is that correct? Why is that? What do you think that is? Compared to, horses and cows. I don't know. There's probably some things you got to do with the big animals that might not be as fun. I'm just guessing.
I mean, I do love working with large animals. I just don't have the confidence to work on them by myself yet. Our 4th year of vet school, you're just going through rotations, 2 week rotations. So every 2 weeks you're doing something different. And I was more small animal track. But even being small animal, you do work with large animals. And honestly, my large animal rotations I had the most fun.
Yeah.
Did you really?
It's just so rewarding. I don't know.
Is
I
there a
love it.
particular animal or even breed that you like and don't like? Like, this little Chihuahua again. These Chihuahuas are killing me. But you don't mind the...
I used to not like
whatever.
Chihuahuas, but they have grown on me.
Yeah.
You like Chihuahuas?
I do
now?
like Chihuahuas. Is there a breed I don't like? Definitely an angry cat I don't like.
Right.
That'll scare me. But like...
Can their teeth pierce you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, those things are brutal.
But the thing with cats, it's their teeth and their claws.
Yeah.
Dogs, you really just got to worry about them biting you.
Yeah.
But a cat, no.
Yeah.
They will grab onto you.
I always go back to that video of that guy that's like fostering the cat, and he's this pretty little kitten, you know, and then it like climbs up his leg and bites him.
Yes. I think his name was Pinky.
Killer Pinky, man. Yeah. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen that video,
it's because he had him on a leash. You're not supposed to have a cat on a leash if they don't know how to be on a leash.
And then he tried to hold it,
and it was a ginger cat.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
But he was still young.
He was probably like a young adult.
Okay. Yeah. Most ginger cats I see are, well, I just used to see Cheto, who's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
it's so cringy to see that video.
It's a great video. He got what he deserved.
Because he was trying to do a good thing because he had the cat on a leash. Is that why you say that?
Yeah.
So you blame him.
Cats shouldn't be on a leash.
Yeah, you just gotta read their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially like my snakes. Has your snake ever bitten you?
No.
Mine has.
You have? Why? Were you provoking him or out of the blue?
No, I just was not reading her behavior.
Okay.
Is that a painful experience?
Oh yeah. Well, not really, but she was like constricting me.
Was she really?
Yeah, she like bit me and then like grabbed me and wrapped around my arm.
They're so fast.
They're really fast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's not my thing.
But it's like you just have to read their behavior.
Well, what's the point of having a snake? They just sit there.
Well, you just gotta handle them after they eat.
Oh, after they eat?
Well, give them a couple days so they can digest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I guess you could pet it, but
my snake, it went on a hunger strike from Christmas all the way to like March.
Yeah, they'll do that.
That freaked me out.
Yeah, it'll give you anxiety.
Yeah, I was like,
and you're wasting rats. And you're like, come on, dude, this isn't free.
What did you do with those? That's gross.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
I don't know what you did, but okay.
Does he eat live or frozen?
Live.
Oh.
Yeah. There's EP Exotics. I go out. Okay. I go out there and get a small rat.
I don't have the heart to do that.
You don't? I
feed him frozen.
Yeah, he tricked me the other day. He's like, "Here, hold this," and it's like a little box. I thought there were like cupcakes in there.
He thought I brought him a muffin.
And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then he opens it up. It's like, there's this ugly white rat, and puts it in there, and the stupid white rat doesn't know anything, and he just
poor rat.
Check out this little rock house, and boom.
God.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, at least he eats for you.
No, he eats. He eats really. Man, those live rats, they last like 20 seconds in there. Like,
so he's hungry.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's once a week, so.
Yeah.
So thinking of just animals in general, we've been talking about animals a lot. I was just curious because, you're a vet and you probably have seen all kinds of animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you the other day, about your spirit animal,
Mm.
which is, I've seen it in like this Mayan cosmology or something, like people have their spirit animals. And then I think, okay, well, I don't know what my spirit animal is, but I think I know what I would like it to be versus what I think my real animal is, because I don't act like the first animal.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
So, well, I'd like my spirit animal to be a jaguar.
Mm.
I think that's so cool. I don't know what that face you just made.
Sorry, my eyes just rolled all the way
back. I know. Well, I'm just saying, they're like stealthy. They're super strong.
Exactly. I like.
And then you don't even see them coming. They just pounce on you, and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. And they're starting to make their way back, and there's been sightings in Arizona, even in New Mexico.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, it's probably a goat.
Your spirit animal?
Yeah, it's probably like, hey, I got these horns. Let me go in that brush and see what's in there. And then I get stuck. And then it's like, that was not a good idea. How do I get out of here?
Goats are fun.
I
love me a goat.
You like goats?
I do.
It's probably something like that, where it's like, let me get myself in trouble, and then I won't be able to get out of it without the help of somebody. I don't know. But it's probably not a jaguar, which is really cool. But have you thought about that?
Maybe like a wolf.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm like very independent.
But wolves are in packs. That whole lone wolf thing is a myth. They work in packs.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Well, she's the lone wolf. She breaks.
I can be the lone wolf.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm resilient.
Okay.
You're focused. For sure, you're focused.
Yeah.
So you're, I guess, like a hunter.
Yeah. Or a phoenix.
Ooh.
But I know that's like a fictional.
I was going to say, well...
Yeah. Phoenixes are fictional.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You're taking it on another level, and that's all right to fictionalize your spirit animal. I mean, but why a phoenix? Like Phoenix Rising, like you're this...
Yeah, Phoenix Rising. Just because I feel like vet school is really hard. Like, it's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Last year, I actually lost 2 of my dogs. Like, separate times. I lost my female in March and then my male in October. Oh, wow. And that was really hard. Being in vet school, being surrounded by what, exactly
your
what
family.
Yeah, but like being surrounded by what took them away from me, which is cancer.
You knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, and I feel like being a vet student, sometimes a little bit
too much.
And so when they both started acting off, I was like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And like I do have great resources, but I feel like the small animal hospital is where I put one of them down, where the other one got diagnosed, and that building itself drained me. And so that's why I think when I tell you my large animal rotations, they took me out of that building. They gave me a new sense of purpose, and I really loved my large animal rotations. And
so when you're doing those large animal rotations, is it you and one large animal, or is it like 100 of them?
So we would just take care of the animals that were there in hospital. So sometimes the barn was full, sometimes it wasn't as full. Yeah. But one of my patients, her name was New Baby, and she was when she arrived, she was only a day old, longhorn calf.
Oh wow.
She was beautiful, but she was very neurologic. Couldn't really take her bottle well. She would breathe in the milk instead of drink it. So we were dealing with a lot of like aspiration pneumonia, but I don't know, she just like gave me a new sense of purpose. Like,
wow. Did she make it?
No, she did not, sadly. But I wasn't on rotation whenever she got put down, because I probably would have been a wreck if I was there. But actually one of my rotations was TDCJ.
What does that stand for?
Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
Oh, wow.
So we'd actually go out to the prisons and we'd work with the inmates. And a lot of the prisons kind of out there, Texas prisons, they try to be kind of self-sufficient. So I think you were talking about how animals are healing, and you mentioned that yesterday. These inmates really love these animals.
So they would raise their own animals at the prison.
They would raise them, they would take care of them, and they knew those animals. Like,
now, is this some sort of program for them to rehabilitate, or they're raising it to produce eggs and meat, or both?
Yeah. So, like, a lot of the horses that they would use, they were working horses
on the farm there.
And as far as the pigs that we worked with, I don't know if they were used for meat or if they would kind of go off and sell them. But it was just pretty amazing.
That's a really cool idea, actually.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that with the inmates, honestly.
Yeah, in Texas, I've heard of it. In fact, my ex-wife, her dad was a prison warden, and she grew up in Huntsville partly.
Yeah, that's where a lot of
they had a farm, and she said that they would come bring them eggs.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, one of her playmates was a trustee.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they would bring them milk, fresh milk, and they loved it because they'd get all these fresh farm products from what they were raising.
Yeah, and, like, their what they wear is, like, all white because they, like, grow their own cotton, and I think they make their own uniforms.
Wow.
Because they're not in, like, orange jumpsuits. They're in white uniforms. So we'd work with the horses. We work with their working dogs. So they have, like, hound dogs that are they use for, like, human scent detection. So sometimes if you're looking for remains, like, some of the dogs will go find that. But then they also have, like, contraband dogs. So we worked a lot with the dogs and the horses and the pigs.
That's really fascinating.
That's awesome.
And it was so rewarding. I loved it.
Yeah, I work with we've had missions where we work with military working dogs, and every one of those handlers are, like, so happy.
Yeah.
Like, they love their animals, right? And they like live with them, sleep with them, everything, so they really get to know them. But I've never met an unhappy dog handler. And
they know what the dog is going to do. They trust each other. It's really nice, the relationships that they form.
Now, what about, I've heard of therapy for kids with, like, autism and stuff, with, like, horseback riding.
Equine therapy, is that what it's called?
I don't know much about it.
Okay.
But I would believe it. I mean, animals are very healing, and just being around them, it's just amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have told me several people, you should get a dog, and I've had dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And they see me as like, I guess I live by myself, and they think I could use the company, but it's just so much work. Like,
oh yeah.
You know, like, yeah, I would, but someone's got to walk it, clean it, bathe it, take it to the vet. Like, I'm not ready for that again right now.
Yeah. After I put down my 2 dogs, they were older, so like they weren't like having accidents in the house. I could leave them, but I realized just me and my cat, like it was just too like quiet in my apartment. So I went to the shelter and I adopted a dog, and she's younger and she's crazy.
What's her name?
Her name is Ellie. And
your cat's name again?
Nova. Yeah.
Nova.
And my other 2 babies were Sydney and Cooper. But yeah, Ellie is crazy. She is everything a puppy. A puppy, it's...
Well, isn't that true also for kittens? Because my son's kitten, oh my gosh.
What's not
crazy
anymore, is it?
Well, when it was here for Christmas, it was like getting into everything.
They're super curious.
Yeah, they're curious. But when I got Nova, she was already probably like 8 months. So I don't know that she was super in the kitten phase anymore. She was already a mom. Which cats can
she was
start,
already a mom?
Yeah, cats can start reproducing at the age of like 6 months, which is why they reproduce so fast.
Is that why there's so many stray cats around here? Oh my gosh.
Because people don't get them fixed, right?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I forgot to ask. We skipped over you. Did you have a spirit animal, Ed?
Oh, yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Come on.
I don't know. I mean, a dog, I guess. I don't know. I don't.
That's a basic answer.
I know it is, right? I don't know. Is it supposed to be some elaborate phoenix? Like a phoenix is a...
Phoenix, that's pretty cool. It's just, or a wolf, that's pretty... I mean, what's cooler than a wolf?
Yeah. Pegasus, I guess.
Pegasus?
A Pegasus.
We're making up animals.
Unicorn with wings.
All right, maybe we should switch over to the lightning round.
All right, cowbell there. That's our ding ding, which means you're on the clock.
So we're going to do just a little bit of lighthearted Cubile quiz. So we're going to ask you some questions, all lighthearted.
Okay.
Nothing below the belt.
I'm scared.
No mom jokes.
Okay.
No dad jokes, although I might throw in a dad joke in there because I'm a dad.
You guys should have told me to study. I would have studied.
There's no studying for this one.
What is the absolute strangest, weirdest, funkiest, whatever adjective you're going to put in there, object you've ever had to extract from an animal or an animal's stomach?
Me personally? Or can I just say...
Or that you've seen.
Yeah, witnessed.
So Labrador Retrievers love to eat anything. And my professor knew that her dog would get into things. And she ate her underwear. So we had to go into surgery and they pulled out her underwear from her dog's intestines.
Were they nice underwear?
I don't know.
No comment.
They were full of intestine juices.
I see.
All right. If you could instantly speak fluently with one animal species, which species are you picking?
Probably dogs.
Dogs?
Yeah. Because I would love to talk to my babies.
Oh.
I think that would be so cool.
All right. What animal sound can you best imitate? And can we hear it?
I feel like I'm doing all the basic ones.
That's okay. Let's hear it.
That's not good.
That's a short bark.
That's like a little chihuahua bark.
Yeah.
No, chihuahuas are yappy.
Are you guys going to do it too? Or is this just me?
You're in the hot seat, not us.
There's no time.
Yeah, we're running out of time. What's your drink on a... Like, what's a long shift for you? Like 14 hours, 12 hours?
Yeah, and we might be scheduled for 12 hours, but does that mean we're leaving in 12 hours? Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your like go-to drink to get you through that long shift?
Like alcoholic?
Well,
Are we talking alcohol?
I'm talking to get you through it, like
Yeah.
like coffee. You could talk.
Yeah.
You could talk that after you're through with your shift.
I don't really drink caffeine because it makes me very anxious. So just water, probably.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I drink a lot of water.
That's good for the animals to see.
Mm-hmm.
You're role modeling.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's not okay. I think you said you prefer to be or talk to dogs. If you were a dog or a cat, what would you like your name to be?
Oh. Definitely not something basic like Luna.
My mom has a boxer named
See,
Luna. Yeah.
that's basic.
Not basic.
Something cool like Nebula. Like I like the whole like Nova.
Yeah, I was gonna say you like this sort of.
I like
astrology,
celestial
astrology.
Yeah.
I like astrology.
Nebula. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nebula.
That's a good answer.
Nebby. Yeah.
Yeah, then
And then you come out of the box.
to Nebby,
Yeah.
right?
Well, let's practice that. You ready?
My bark?
Out of the box.
Nebula. There you are.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
All
here.
right. So, what's your ultimate dream clinic, and what does it look like?
Oh. One where we can help as many animals. Good work-life balance, because work isn't everything. One where I'm working with my best friend, Dr. Franklin.
Oh, you haven't mentioned him yet, or have you?
So Dr. Franklin, I
That
met.
sounds like a great name for a pet.
Yeah.
Like a frog.
Well, there's actually Franklin the turtle,
Right.
Yeah.
the TV series. So I met Dr. Franklin when I was working at Northeast Veterinary Clinic.
Okay.
And she's been very much like a big sister mentor for me.
Nice.
And so we've always talked about like opening up a clinic one day. So maybe one day. But I also have like so many other mentors. Dr. Ellis is the doctor that took me under her wing and who I'll be working with. Dr. Michelle Veranos was kind of like my mother when I worked at Northeast. So, I mean, I've just been surrounded by so many amazing doctors and people that are just willing to teach, and I love it.
That's awesome. I think your energy pulls
Yeah.
similar energy to you.
Yes.
And gets you through that. What do
Me
you
and
think about
Dr. Franklin are like same person.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're the same person. We can like be antisocial, but we can also be outgoing, and like we're the type, like if we plan or like schedule a hangout and one of us feels a little antisocial, like we don't take it to heart. We're like, okay,
really?
like we'll just rain check for another day.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely.
If you could wear do you wear scrubs?
Yeah.
If you could wear them all the time, would you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Totally, right?
Yeah, because you don't have to think about what you're wearing. It's like pajamas.
Because you were like, oh, I gotta change my outfit.
I know.
To
I
come to this guy's
kind of
house.
thought about wearing scrubs today, but then you said that we weren't going to be on camera, so I just didn't wear scrubs.
You could have worn scrubs.
I bought a pair, just
Oh.
of pants.
Oh,
yeah.
tell her you took
Well,
your
because my daughter,
They're
when she
comfortable.
graduated, she wanted to go to this scrub store in Houston. There's only a few in the whole country. I can't think of the name right now. Figs. Thank you. She's like, I want to go to Houston, Dad, and we're gonna go to the Figs. I'm like, okay, cool. And it was actually pretty cool. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I imagined this big place, but it wasn't big. But they had a lot of cool different scrubs, and one of them was
Expensive.
They were like sweats. They were really soft.
How
But they
much
had
are they?
They had a couple zippers. I paid like $60 or $70 for this pair.
Well, not the one she got. How much were the ones that you
Well,
got?
if you want to get like a scrub set, you're probably paying over $100.
You can get your name
$100.
on it.
Yeah.
Or,
Do you get them like tailored? Do they like?
Well, you can get them embroidered with your
Yeah.
name, but I don't know. I'm kind of a figs hater.
What?
That's
Are you
how
really?
That's how I knew who you were talking about.
Why do you hate on figs?
Let them know. Let them know what's up
Because
with
they're
that.
expensive, and
Maybe you get what you pay for. I don't know.
okay, but when you work in vet med, the amount of dog and cat hair that will stick to a figs scrub
Yeah.
bothers me.
Yeah.
And if you like stain them, done.
Well,
Really?
but imagine, I mean, if you're in the hospital, the stains are gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm like the worst at leaving a pen in my pocket and washing
I'm talking
it.
human stains.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't do.
Manchas.
I can't do all that. I
You
cannot.
pay a lot of money for that.
I
You're
cannot
right.
be a human doctor. A dog or a cat can poop on me, but if a human ever pooped on me, I'd probably pass
No, it
out.
happens. I've heard a lot of stories already from my daughter.
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of changing. Of
Bless
things.
her soul.
There's a lot of dirty work in nursing.
Well,
Yeah.
A lot.
you're caring for another living person
Yeah.
or being in either profession. You do it because it's in your heart. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
All right. So, all right.
It's not in my heart, by the way.
No. All right. So,
Unfortunately.
on to the next one. So, if you could look back at your first day of vet school, what's a single best piece of advice that you'd give yourself?
That's actually funny that you say that, because they made us write letters to ourselves, and they gave them to us kind of when we graduated.
Wait, so as you entered vet school, you had to write a letter to yourself?
We wrote a letter, and they kept it for 4 years.
Wow.
And then we got them recently.
A little time capsule.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would just tell myself that it's hard. You're going to cry. It's going to be stressful, but you can do it. And yeah, just keep going.
How many times do you think you were like, I'm done, I'm quitting? Did you ever get to that
point?
point?
Well, it was always like a hypothetical question I would ask my friends, is like, if we had to do it all over again, would you do it?
Yeah.
And my answer was always no. I would never do it again, because it was so hard. And first year of vet school was like such a drastic change.
Was it really?
Yeah, like 2 exams every week.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes it was more than 2 exams a week. Like, I was exhausted. I was studying all the time, in lecture from 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
8 to 5, and then
it's mentally exhausting.
probably studying till like midnight. So
Every
I
day.
wasn't sleeping a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. But then, like, you learn how to study. You learn work-life balance and like coping mechanisms. For me, going to the gym, going on a walk, spending time with my friends and my babies. Like, really just decompressing. But
was that first year like a weed out year?
I think you can see it that way. Yeah,
Was
because
it?
we did lose people.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I tell myself. Just keep going. Oh, and to backtrack, I would do it over again, because I can do it.
Right.
There you go. And you did it. And here you are.
At
Dr. Sophia
at
López.
26, man. Come on.
Yeah, well, she did it. She's living proof. So, I think just to sort of wrap up here, whether you're parents or student, you can set high goals, right? You can set high goals. You can plan for those goals. There's going to be some stumbling blocks here or there. That's part of life. You applied, and your first round didn't get in, but you came back. And, it's not, you're going to fall down, but you get back up, right? And so I think it's a great testament to other young people, young women. Go for it,
Yeah. What would you tell, like my daughter, right? She's going to be 14. She's going into high school. She wants to be, actually she wants to be a surgeon, right? What kind of advice would you give somebody like that?
You're going to fail. And it's okay to fail, as long as you get back up and realize that you can do it. I think if you let that failure really deter you from doing what you want to do in life, then that in itself is sad. But yeah, you're gonna fail. But as long as you surround yourself with great people, and you have good coping mechanisms, and you learn about the world of mental health, because I definitely learned what anxiety was entering in vet school. Mental health is really important, but so is work-life balance. Work shouldn't be everything that you're doing. And I told you guys yesterday, me being at home and taking a little bit of a break before I start work, I don't know what to do with myself, because I've been on overdrive for the past 4 years. But yeah, don't be afraid to fail. And just know that your path isn't linear. Like, you may want things to go one way, and then things happen completely different. Like me going to the early college instead of Chapin, or me going to NMSU instead of Texas A&M, or me not getting into vet school and then getting into vet school. Like, you may expect things to happen one way, and they're going to happen how they're supposed to.
Well, it was great talking with you.
Yes, thank you
We
for
wish you
having me.
much success.
Thank you.
And then maybe we'll circle back one day and have a conversation on
A little follow-up.
Yeah.
But hey, thank you so much for coming out here
thank you for having me.
and spending the evening here and talking about your story and stuff.
Yes.
I hope it inspires other folks to really.
Hopefully.
And you know what? My big takeaway is that I'm really surprised that you even had a gap year in there, because you graduated so young. Like, I was like, oh no, she didn't miss a beat. She just hit the whole thing. But no.
And honestly, I feel like most of my classmates were either my age, a little bit younger, or maybe a little bit older.
Okay.
And I feel like we're in this bubble for 4 years around these people, and we seem average. And then you come out into the real world, and people are like, whoa, you're not average. And I'm like, but I am. So it's kind of a culture shock, I think.
I bet.
Well, you'll probably see us in a week or two. We got to stop in for rabies shots.
Yeah.
So we're past
You both need your rabies shots.
We're past two.
We are past
It's that
two.
dog. It's that dog in us.
All right. Well, thank you again so much.
Mil gracias to all those tuning in to TVT Brotalk. And hey, vatos, remember, pónganse trucha.
Arriba, pa' abajo, pa' frente, pa' lado. Arrímate, mamita, muévele un rato. Arriba, pa' abajo, pa' afuera, pa' centro. Este es el tiempo, este es el momento.